I mean, you good. What's up, E?
Where's that girl at? You think it's smart for you to come over here in an Uber? Really? You call yourself running away now?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Do you know what could have happened to you?
We're arguing.
So you get in a car with a stranger. You think that's safer than being in the protection and privacy of your own home while your parents have a disagreement? That makes sense to you?
Can I stay, please?
Let me talk to him right quick. Let me talk to him. You just go upstairs real quick. Let me tell you something. Listen, man. I'm gonna tell you what happens sometimes. What happens sometimes, kids just need emotional support. You're a great mother. And I know she probably just feels that around the
man. I'm letting him just stay in the house so she can have that stability, but my goodness, pulling us apart as a family, dealing with his alcoholism. I've tried, I've prayed about it, I've been patient with him, I've told him to go to rehab, I'm still there with him, I'm splitting bills down the middle with him, I'm there with him, and he does not care about none of it. Even after the accident, you're still drinking.
Listen.
Like the things he said to me tonight, Wayne, I'm telling you, like, there could have never been a moment where he loved me or us as a family, and for her to feel more comfortable in somebody else's house, I feel like a failure as a mother.
No,
you don't want to do that money. I'll give you anything you want, please. I have money. I know people are powerful. I'll give you anything you want. I have people in powerful places. There's cameras everywhere. You don't want to do this.
How your pop? You alright?
Don't talk about my
Check this out.
Erica Pink's phone rang on the kitchen counter just after the sun had risen on a clear Atlanta morning, chilling her to the bone. She was accustomed to notifications, but the one flashing on her screen was from a distant nation. Her blood turned cold when Wayne was accused of spreading untrue stories about Erica Pinkett's daughter. When Erica unlocked the phone, her hands shook and she froze, but it was too late. The harm was already done. The same clip was going viral on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. The sinner's daughter, Amara, was just 17 years old and, up until now, had been blissfully ignorant of the negative aspects of the internet. She was a quiet girl who was primarily concerned with her studies and her close-knit group of friends, but now the internet was exposing her as the origin of nationwide rumors that lacked verifiability. Social media star and well-known comedian Wayne, the star had gained notoriety for his viral videos. Easy charm and humorous material. Erica didn't like his fashion sense. He frequently used obscene jokes and exaggerated stereotypes in his harsh humor. Even though she had never shown much interest in him, she had always thought he remained in his lane that has remained so far at first glance. The video that started the controversy appeared to be harmless enough. Wayne, wearing his typical laid-back attire, was sitting in front of a brightly lit backdrop and speaking straight to the camera. His remarks were humorous as he started discussing a new relationship that, in his opinion, was taking over the internet. He specifically mentioned Amara, mentioning her alleged involvement with a famous person who was much older than her, and it was immediately apparent to Erica that Wayne was referring to her daughter. He included a few sly smiles and exaggerated winks as though it were all a joke, as though the audience's laughter was all that mattered. However, as the video progressed, the lighthearted tone changed, becoming darker with implications that went beyond a simple joke. He implied that Amara wasn't. Amar's out here doing what? Wayne laughed as he made an offhand remark about the supposed hidden truth behind her and the celebrity's relationship. The camera zoomed in on his face as he added, "If you," but the words were poisonous, coating the airwaves with rumors that would destroy anyone's reputation. They were actually used to climb the social ladder. Don't trust me? Observe her ascent. She is playing the game skillfully, and the video became viral like wildfire. Many of Wayne's millions of admirers, who listened intently to everything he said, immediately shared the video with strangers. Amara started making up tales based on his hints. Did you notice how frequently Erica's phone rang from friends, family, and even total strangers? They all questioned in disbelieving tones what Wayne claimed regarding your daughter. Erica found it hard to comprehend that a video from someone she had never met, someone with the ability to affect thousands of lives, was actually ruining her daughter's life. The anguish was immediate. Amara, who used to be confident in the school hallways, now hides behind locked doors. Her Instagram DMs were overflowing. People conjectured about her every action, analyzing every picture she shared and wondering if it was part of the scheme Wayne had so ruthlessly crafted for her. However, for Erica, this was about more than just an online video. It was about her family's reputation, her daughter's future, and holding someone accountable for what was fundamentally a vicious attack on their lives. Didn't hold off. Erica didn't make this decision lightly, but when she called her lawyer and filed a defamation lawsuit against Kountry Wayne, she realized that his remarks about her daughter were not only incorrect, but also false, and they had to be stopped. As soon as the lawsuit was filed, the internet went crazy, and everyone had an opinion, some of which agreed with Erica's recognition of that Kountry Wayne's unbridled authority on social networking had actual repercussions. Others defended him by claiming that he was joking and that people shouldn't take jokes too seriously. But for Erica, there was nothing amusing about seeing her daughter suffer or about seeing a lie spread unchecked in the courtroom without anyone in a position of authority intervening to stop it. The information case turned into The courtroom, which was originally used for legal proceedings, was turned into a battleground, and Erica and her attorney engaged in a heated argument about the emotional toll the video had taken on Amara. They provided evidence of cyberbullying, harassment, comments, and threats on Amara's social media accounts, as well as videos that were taken out of context to support Wayne's false narrative that we are not here. Due to an innocent joke in court, Erica's attorney stated that his voice was firm yet strong. The remarks made against this young lady were not only unverifiable rumors, rather they were a direct assault on her persona and a whole fabrication that has damaged her emotionally and psychologically. Although it felt a little hollow, Wayne's defense was just as forceful. His attorney said that Wayne was a comic and performer, and his words were never intended to be taken seriously. Instead, they portrayed him as a man who was merely unaware of the repercussions of his actions. His team attempted to change the story to suggest that Amara was only upset because she had recently gained notoriety, arguing that she was the one receiving attention and that this wasn't what she wanted. But Erica wasn't giving up. She sat in that courtroom with her eyes fixed on Nation. This was her daughter, and no one, no matter how well known or powerful, had the right to destroy her. Days turned into weeks, and as the case dragged on, media outlets flocked to the courthouse, live streaming every moment. Wayne's attempts to minimize the seriousness of the situation only made her more irate. Wayne's once untouchable social media was being watched by everyone. As more and more people questioned his involvement in all of this, Empire began to show signs of weakness. The symbol for the hash number people who had previously backed Kountry Wayne began to support the Pinkett family after justice for Amara gained popularity, believing that spreading untrue stories had to have repercussions. After what seemed like an age of deliberation, the jury finally returned a decision in favor of Erica Pinkett Kountry, and Wayne was found guilty of slander. The court ordered him to apologize publicly, but that wasn't the end of it. Additionally, Erica received the compensation that, although necessary, will never repair the harm caused by Wayne's reckless actions. The apology arrived, but it seemed insincere. As he read from a script, Wayne stood in front of cameras with a fake smile on his face and apologized to Amara and her family. He said he was only kidding and that he never meant to hurt anyone, but the damage had already been done. The video persisted online, permanently associated with his name and the Erica's Pink. Although the legal struggle had concluded, Erica understood that it was only the start of a more extensive discussion about accountability, because the case wasn't about money or even an apology. Rather, it was about sending a message that she had battled for her daughter's name, her dignity, and justice. Social media's influence and the necessity of accountability in the celebrity industry